Welcome all. We are back with the topic blood, which is associated with the circulatory system. It comprises of the following, in which we studied about the heart structure and its mechanism, and we are going through the blood. What is blood? It is bright red colored fluid connecting tissue that circulates in the entire body by the muscular pumping organ, the heart. The volume of the blood is about 6 liters in an adult human. What is plasma? It is the liquid part of the blood excluding blood cells. Plasma consists of water in which many substances are dissolved, including plasma proteins like albumin, globulin, salts like sodium, potassium chloride, and bicarbonate, substances like amino acids, glucose, fats, hormones, and digested and waste excretory product. In the plasma floats the RBC, WBC, and blood platelets. Plasma without fibrinogen is called serum. Now, what are blood corpuscles? RBCs or red blood corpuscles are minute, circular, biconcave discs having no nucleus. They look red because of the red colored pigment called hemoglobin. White blood corpuscles are large nucleated colorless cell and are numerous than RBCs. They are of two types, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Blood platelets are rounded, colorless, and non nucleated blood cells which help in the coagulation of blood. They are called thrombocytes. What are WBCs? Actually, white blood cells, also called leukocytes, or leukocytes are the cells of the immune system that are involved in protecting the body against both infectious disease and foreign invaders. All white blood cells are produced and derived from multipotent cells in the bone marrow, known as hematopoietic stem cells. Now, what are the types of WBC? Granulocytes and agranulocytes are the two types of white blood cells found in blood. White blood cells are also called leukocytes. They provide the frontline defense to fight against disease. Eosinophils, neutrophils, and basophils. These three are granulocytes. Monocytes and lymphocytes are the agranulocytes. Neutrophils and monocytes are the most active phagocytes which engulf foreign pathogens and destroy them. T and B lymphocytes or thymus and bone marrow lymphocytes are involved in the identification of antigens which are present in the antigen presenting cells in order to generate specific antibodies for a particular pathogen. The main difference between granulocyte and agranulocytes is that granulocyte consists of a granular cytoplasm, whereas agranulocyte do not consist of a granular cytoplasm. Leukocyte count or WBC count is the most important point which is to be noted. A blood test that shows a WBC count of less than 4000 per microliter could mean your body may not be able to fight infections the way it should be. Now, the functions of blood. There are various functions performed by the blood. Red blood corpuscles consist of hemoglobin that combines with oxygen to form hemoglobin that are transported to various parts of body for the purpose of respiration. Similarly, carbon dioxide is produced by the tissue as a result of respiration, which is to be transported to the lungs from where it is exhaled. Nutrients such as proteins, fats, carbohydrate, etc., which are absorbed by the process of nutrition, are first sent to lungs and then to whole body. Excretory products such as urea, uric acid, ammonia are transported from where they are eliminated to the kidney. Blood flows in all parts of the body. It carries the heat produced in one part of body to others. Plasma acts as a buffer system for the body, thus maintains the pH of body. Blood keeps the water balance constant in the body. Hormones are secreted by the endocrine glands, which are ductlets. They secrete the hormones in the bloodstream, and through the bloodstream it reaches various target organs. White blood corpuscles which are present in the blood protect the body from various pathogens by engulfing through phagocytosis. Platelets present in blood prevent the blood loss by forming a blood clot at the site of injury or wounds. It helps rapid healing of wounds. So this much is enough for today. We will continue with our next topic, lymph and lymphocyte and blood vessels. So happy watching. Till then, we will be back very soon. Don't forget to comment, share, like and subscribe. Thank you once again.